It is warm, it is humid. That could lead to some thunderstorms later on tonight into the overnight hours. Some will have to keep an eye on. Some of those could be on the strong side. Otherwise, our low by morning, 68 Sioux Falls, 66 Aberdeen, 68 Pierre, 62 in Rapid City. During the day tomorrow, it is going to be hot and humid. 91 Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, 96 Pierre, 100 in Rapid City. Could see some isolated thunderstorms late today. Kind of strongest around Pierre and central portions of South Dakota. Also, we have a heat advisory because of the heat, humidity, and portions of the area. We'll talk about that and look ahead to your hot and humid rest of the week in just a few minutes. KELOLAND News starts now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News first at 4.
Coming up, we're going to show you the sign marking a highway dedicated to a special group of veterans.
Plus, the call for backup Minneapolis police are making after a violent weekend. And
a recall of deli meat due to a listeria outbreak. I'm Christian Benavides with the signs and symptoms to look out for.
Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. 2 juveniles were arrested, accused in a pursuit with a stolen vehicle. The Cottington County Sheriff's Office says it happened just after 2 o'clock Sunday morning.
Deputies learned that the two had allegedly stolen a vehicle in Aberdeen and were being chased by the Day County Sheriff's Office on I-29. Spike strips were used and the vehicle later came to a stop. The juveniles got out and ran on foot. They were found later and learned to be runaways from Aberdeen.
An Elk Point man has been identified in a deadly crash in North Sioux City last week. Authorities say it happened just before 2 o'clock Friday afternoon on I-29. An SUV had slowed down in a construction zone when it was rear-ended by a second SUV. The first SUV then went into the median and rolled. Both drivers were brought to a Sioux City hospital. The driver of the SUV, 69-year-old William Shequin, died from his injuries. The other driver suffered serious but non-life-threatening injuries.
Over 100 miles of highway in south central South Dakota will now feature signs honoring a special group of South Dakota veterans. The stretch of U.S. Highway 18 has been designated as Lakota Code Talker Memorial Highway. The designation runs through Todd, Tripp, and Gregory counties, along with the Rosebud Reservation. Code Talkers were indigenous military members who used their native languages to pass secret messages during World War I and II. Officials say that it's believed that as many as 200 tribal members from South Dakota served as Code Talkers during the World Wars.
Well, the heat and humidity are still the story.
And it sounds like it's going to stretch right up until rally week, Jay.
Yeah, it is, Don. It's going to be hot for the foreseeable future. We see a bit of a cool down the second half of next week. Until then, it's more of this. Right now, we're at 90 degrees in Sioux Falls. It is muggy out there. Dew point is in the 70s here in the eastern part of KELOLAND. And what you see is what you're going to get. Skies are clear, so we're seeing sunshine as well. Up at Aberdeen, blue sky there, 89 degrees, a south breeze at 6. Out toward Pierre, we have 92 degrees, a bit of haze, wildfire smoke still hanging over us with a southeast breeze. And out toward Rapid City, 101 degrees. You see some of that wildfire smoke in evidence there as well. Now, this could lead to some thunderstorms later on. Right now, we have 2 very small little cells trying to go. One up near Buffalo, another one northeast of Rapid City. Nothing very strong there. However, later tonight, we could see some stronger storms. And in the Sioux Falls area, that's probably not going to happen until after dark. So they're going to slowly make their way across the area. There you see the temperatures. Yeah, it's hot. And you see the south winds in western South Dakota. Here in the east, not as hot, but we have that humidity that makes it feel worse. For tonight, our lows will be in the 60s. Thunderstorms possible late tonight. And for your day tomorrow, it's going to be mostly sunny during the day. Could see some isolated thunderstorms fire up later on in the day. 91 Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, 96 in Pierre, 100 degrees again tomorrow in Rapid City. The heat and humidity going to hang around the week, and we will have more of that wildfire smoke as well. Sioux Falls, our best chance of rain looks like Wednesday night into early on Thursday. Hopefully we'll get that. We're getting pretty dry. We'll talk more about that and look ahead to your weekend in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Jay. Well, police in Minneapolis are calling for backup after a violent and deadly weekend. Since Thursday, 2 men have been killed in shootings, a third killed in a stabbing, and 7 more injured from gunfire. Kristen Mitchell with our CBS affiliate in Minneapolis explains the new action police are taking to try to curb crime.
It's obviously not something that can wait till Monday morning.
In a rare Sunday news conference, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara sounded the alarm.
This weekend, we've seen an unacceptable level of crime and violence.
Since Thursday, O'Hara says 10 violent incidents left 3 men dead, 7 others injured, and countless neighbors terrified.
I spoke with a neighbor who didn't feel safe talking to us on camera. He told me he's lived in his 3rd Avenue South apartment for 12 years and has never seen the violence as bad as it's been the past few weeks. He says his family is too scared to leave their own home after dark.
We can't fix a lot of the root causes behind a lot of the crime issues in the city, but certainly it is a very necessary component. Police are absolutely necessary to try and respond to and prevent and to keep people safe.
O'Hara says the department is too understaffed to handle back-to-back cases like this. That's why he's called for backup from the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office and the Minnesota BCA, which will now assist with patrols and investigations. Several community groups and violence interrupters will be working the streets too. It's
incredibly important that we continue to push for staffing the police department so that we're able to prevent some of these incidents better, but if nothing else, certainly respond to and investigate them thoroughly.
Earlier this month, the city approved a new police contract, which will give officers a nearly 22% pay increase over 3 years, with rookie officers set to make more than $90,000 a year. Advocates said it was necessary to retain and recruit officers so the department can handle weekends like this.
Thanks to our partners, I'm confident that we'll be able to track down and hold those responsible and end this spike in violence.
In Minneapolis, Kirsten Mitchell, WCCO News.
Chief O'Hara says they're also in touch with the FBI, ATF, U.S. Attorney's Office, and the Hennepin County Attorney's Office. More details about this new plan are expected to be released in the next few days.